Welcome to the news that is moving Hollywood and the entertainment world. We start with a major shift in production strategy, as directors Corey Gibbons and Kristen Brancaxio are diving headfirst into the high-speed world of vertical dramas. These bite-sized, smartphone-friendly episodes are flooding the market, offering incredible opportunities for crews who have been waiting for a break. And we look at how this format is changing the entire landscape of television creation. Actor Amer whose powerful stories are getting the global spotlight they deserve. And finally, we bring you a must-see theatrical event. Tonoccus McClain is pouring his heart into the multimedia piece, Versions of Her, exploring the intense challenges of living with a terminal diagnosis. Don't miss this profound and demanding performance that uses theater to bring vital, hard conversations to the forefront. Stay with us for more breaking news. Hollywood is experiencing a resurgence in production activity, driven by the rapid growth of vertical dramas, a bite-sized content format perfectly suited for smartphone viewing. Following years of industry slowdowns caused by the pandemic and labor unrest, this unconventional format is providing essential work for crews who have been sidelined. Directors and producers are embracing this trend, creating content characterized by short, 1 to 3 minute episodes that utilize cliffhangers to maximize viewer engagement. The format originated in Asia before rapidly gaining traction in the US. It offers a significantly lower barrier to entry and production cost. A typical vertical series costs between $100,000 and $200,000, utilizing small crews and rapid shoots, often employing multiple cameras or smartphones. This efficiency allows production companies, such as Snowy Productions, to produce 5 vertical series a month, equating to the output of 5 feature films. The business model is heavily reliant on microtransactions. Viewers often access the initial episodes for free and then pay incrementally, sometimes 50 cents per installment, to unlock the remainder of an 80 to 90-part series. Successful verticals have demonstrated the potential for significant revenue generation. Content within this niche often leans into melodrama, featuring themes like secret billionaires, werewolf romances, and mistaken identities, with many titles originating as translations from Mandarin, resulting in unique concepts. The format has also fostered new stardom. Actor Casey Esser has appeared in over 50 vertical series, becoming a recognized figure in the genre. Industry analysts suggest the addictive storytelling formula taps into cognitive dopamine, ensuring constant viewer engagement through minute-by-minute cliffhangers. While the format offers a lifeline to Hollywood workers, the industry's recovery remains uneven. Furthermore, larger players are beginning to invest, expecting rising budgets and production values. The evolution of media is viewed by some as a natural progression, moving beyond traditional television. However, concerns persist regarding the future, particularly with the emergence of AI-generated content, which some industry figures argue lacks the essential human connection audiences demand. Warner Bros. Is developing a new remake of the acclaimed series Westworld, signaling a potential return to the original 1973 film. The screenplay is slated to be written by David Koepp, known for adapting Michael Crichton's work, and a major unnamed filmmaker is reportedly attached to direct the project. Notably, the studio plans to bypass the narrative continuity established by the HBO series created by Lisa Joy and Jonathan Nolan, opting instead to focus on Crichton's original vision. This development marks a significant moment, suggesting Hollywood believes there is renewed relevance in the core concept of Westworld. The original film, though not an immediate blockbuster, laid groundwork for Crichton's later techno-thriller themes, exploring blind trust in technology, corporate arrogance, and the automation of human experience. The 2016 HBO adaptation was critically lauded for its visual ambition, blending Western, cyberpunk, and psychological thriller elements. It utilized stunning cinematography, massive sets, and a distinctive musical score to explore deep philosophical themes concerning consciousness, memory, and free will. However, the series faced criticism for becoming overly complex, with narrative density and philosophical exposition leading to emotional disconnection among some viewers, culminating in an abrupt cancellation. The timing of this potential remake is crucial. As artificial intelligence becomes increasingly integrated into daily life, the central anxieties of Westworld have shifted. The modern fear is evolving from machines malfunctioning to the unsettling possibility of systems designed to perfectly validate human emotion and provide endless comfort, effectively removing the friction inherent in real human relationships. Experts suggest that Michael Crichton's original concept, which addressed the commodification of human experience through artificial beings, feels disturbingly current in the age of generative AI and digital companionship. The new iteration may frame the story less as pure science fiction and more as a cultural diagnosis of human desire, control, and emotional consumption. This renewed interest underscores the idea that technology is fundamentally about human nature, prompting Hollywood to revisit a narrative that has aged perfectly with the times. Cate Blanchett recently unveiled the second cycle of the Displacement Film Fund short film grant scheme at a panel event during the Cannes Film Festival, spotlighting 5 new recipients and their compelling projects. The announcement featured Bao Nguyen, Mohammed Amer, and Palestine 36 director Amer alongside Rithi Pan and Acual Demabier. Blanchett, a star, producer, and goodwill ambassador for the UN Refugee Agency, UNHCR, launched the Displacement Film Fund, DFF, in 2025, supported by the International Film Festival Rotterdam's, IFFR, Hubert Bowles Fund. The fund is dedicated to championing and funding the work of displaced filmmakers, focusing on authentic storytelling about the experiences of those displaced. Each selected filmmaker will receive a production grant of €100,000, $116,350, with their completed projects slated for world premieres at IFFR 2027, running from January 28th to February 7th. The inaugural DFF cohort in 2025 included Mohammed Rasulov, Marina Gorbach, Mohara, Hassan Katan, and Shahbanu Sadat, whose films premiered at IFFR 2026. The new recipients' projects include Mohammed Amer, whose project is titled Return to Sender, working title, a story about a Palestinian stand-up comedian's world tour encountering absurd immigration hurdles. Anna Marie Jassier, whose film Deconstruction, working title, set in Haifa explores memory and reinvention. Acual Demabier, whose project Traces of a Broken Line focuses on the impact of war on a lineage in South Sudan. Bao Nguyen, known for his directorial work, whose project How to Ride a Bike explores a Vietnamese refugee father's journey. Rithi Pan, whose project Time, Speak delves into memory and trauma through the lens of an exiled filmmaker. Blanchett emphasized the impact of the short film medium, stating, "The short form is a fantastic medium for these narratives, and the way audiences are connecting with the first 5 films is extraordinary." Claire Stewart, managing director of IFFR, and Tamara Tatishvili, head of the Hubert Bowles Fund, expressed pride in the breadth of talent, noting the fund's commitment to using film to encourage empathy and positive change amidst global uncertainty. The DFF's first collection of films will screen at the Tokyo International Film Festival in October, with a theatrical screening confirmed for New York's Film Forum in the fall, aiming to qualify the 5 films for Academy Award consideration. The selection process involved a 2-step approach. A long list determined by a committee including Wad Al-Khatab and Agnieszka Holland, followed by a final selection committee chaired by Blanchett, which included figures like Jonas Poher Rasmussen and Aisha Kuram. Los Angeles, Caliph. The Hollywood Fringe Festival is set to feature a powerful new multimedia production, Versions of Her, helmed by theatrical artist Tonoccus McClain, which dives deep into the systemic challenges faced by individuals navigating complex medical and healthcare systems. McClain, known for his experimental and bold performances, has leveraged this platform to merge entertainment with urgent social commentary. Versions of Her is a one-person performance that transforms recorded interviews with celebrated opera singer and actor Kerry Walsh, who is currently confronting autoimmune diseases, a terminal diagnosis, and the marginalization she experienced within the medical system, into a visceral theatrical experience. Through actual interview clips, McClain acts as a witness, illuminating Walsh's harrowing journey while maintaining a unique, personal perspective. McClain, a veteran performer with a distinguished career spanning major film and television soundtracks, including Avatar and The Lion King, approaches the project as a natural evolution of his artistic practice. He emphasizes the goal of his work, to move beyond purely commercial theater to create experiences that both entertain and inform. Versions of Her is described as a deep collaboration that prioritizes the material, utilizing theater's capacity for storytelling, hard conversation, and even disarming humor to draw attention to vital issues. McClain stated that while he always aims to challenge the audience beyond mere entertainment, this piece proved to be the most demanding and profound to date. The production is fueled by urgency, with McClain noting that the deadline is tied to his friend Kerry Walsh's hope to attend the opening night. Collaborator Jonas Edwin Sills praised McClain's commitment, observing that his art consistently elicits deep thought and challenges audiences in a captivating manner. Versions of Her is scheduled to run at the Stephanie Fury Studio Theater as part of the Hollywood Fringe Festival from June 7 through June 26, 2026, with performances scheduled across multiple dates. The show is touted as a must-see experience for audiences seeking meaningful and compelling theatrical engagement.